Ford has slid to the second from last brand in the Consumer Reports 2012 Annual Auto Reliability Survey, as it continues to be dogged by problems with its new automatic transmission and the Myford & Lincoln Touch system. The magazine announced the results of its analysis at the Automotive Press Association on Monday in Detroit. Just 2 years ago the automaker was doing well, coming in 10th in the survey. Last year it fell to 20th. This year it comes in 27th out of 28 brands. Its luxury brand, Lincoln, was in 26th place. Jaguar was "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." At the bottom, again, Japanese automakers took the top 7 spots. Scion was rated the highest for the second consecutive year, followed by Toyota, Lexus, Mazda, Subaru, Honda and Acura. Notably, all the models produced by those brands earned a predicted reliability rating of average or better than average. In contrast, 60% of Ford brands and 50% of Lincoln brands were below average in predicted reliability, and none was rated above average. The survey data gathered is used to forecast the predicted reliability of 2013 models, by tracking "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." The reliability of vehicles up to 10 years old. This year's analysis is based on data from 1.2 million 2003 to 12 model vehicles leased or owned by Consumer Reports subscribers. Subscribers were asked whether, in the last year, they had a serious problem with their vehicle that required a visit to the dealer. To determine predicted reliability, the magazine averages the overall reliability scores for the most recent 3 model years, if a model did not change in that period and was not redesigned for 2013. If it was, Consumer Reports may use one or "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." 2 years of data. Ford had done well 2 years ago because it had an older product line and had worked out the problems that come with introducing a new vehicle or significantly redesigning existing ones. Jay Fisher, Director of Automotive Testing for Consumer Reports, said in a telephone interview. "We find it with every manufacturer," he said. "Sometimes there are bugs to begin with and they get a lot more reliable as time goes on. So out with the reliable, perfected cars, and in with new technologies, new platforms. That's why we are "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Seeing such a huge change in their reliability, Mr. Fisher said that problems continue to show up on the survey with the Myford & Lincoln Touch information and entertainment system and Ford's 6-speed dual-clutch power-shift transmission on the Fiesta and Focus, even though Ford has issued fixes for both problems. "They've reprogrammed them," he said, "but the fundamental problem is still there." Also hurting Ford's performance is that some of its most reliable models are not included in this year's survey because they have been redesigned as 2013 models. Therefore, Consumer "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Reports does not have sufficient data on them. The Ford Fusion, the Ford Escape and the Lincoln MKZ, all those vehicles were bringing up the average for Ford, Mr. Fisher said. Those were reliable vehicles. Taking them out of the mix is absolutely hurting the overall average. Mr. Fisher said he didn't know whether those vehicles will help or hurt Ford in next year's survey, but that the problems with the two technologies didn't bode well for the future, especially because Myford Touch was being added to more vehicles. Among the "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Domestic brands, Cadillac was the top brand. It moved up 14 places this year to take 11th place. Other General Motors brands improved as well. Buick moved up 3 places to 21st place, Chevrolet moved up 2 places to 15th and GMC moved up 10 spots to 12th. Although the Chrysler Group fared well last year, that is not the case in this year's analysis now that Consumer Reports has more data on redesigned models. Chrysler, Dodge and Jeep all fell in the ratings. The Dodge Charger has well below average reliability, for example. But the Fiat 500 has "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Average reliability in its first year on sale here. While Chrysler's redesigned and freshened vehicles have performed much better dynamically on the Consumer Reports test track, Mr. Fisher said, that doesn't enter into this survey. When Ram became a separate brand last year, there was not enough data to include it in the survey. This year it is in 25th place based on 2 models. The Ram 1500 with a V8 engine had average predicted reliability. The 2500 turbody cell had much worse than average predicted reliability. As you add equipment and complexity, that's where thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The troubles fall, and with the heavy-duty trucks it's more features and more equipment, Mr. Fischer said. All of the German luxury brands improved in this year's survey. Audi was the most reliable European brand, moving up 18 spots from last year to 8th place. Porsche is not included in this year's survey because Consumer Reports did not have an adequate sample size for models that carry over and does not have data for the redesigned 911 and Boxster. Hybrid, plug-in and electric vehicles for the most part did well. Thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. These vehicles scored the best and worst. The Toyota Prius E, the subcompact Prius, was the top-rated car overall. The Cadillac CTS Coupe was the most reliable domestic car. The Ford Explorer with a V6 engine and four-wheel drive scored the worst. The survey results can be viewed by subscribers at the Consumer Reports website. Non-subscribers will be able to access a preview of the survey there. The complete survey appears in the December issue of the magazine, which goes on sale November 6.